people are very excited for the Suicide Squad, but I feel like if you're getting geared up for that, then you need your memory jogged about Suicide Squad 2016 because they might tie in maybe, or who cares actually.
Some of it might still be in continuity or not.
Yeah, but what you need to remember is that it doesn't matter. But if you think it matters, this quiz via thezoo.com is going to get everybody up to speed on what happened in that movie. But if you want to know even more, we're going to be covering that for Caravan of Garbage this Tuesday as well. So this is a little bit of a primer for that. Subscribe, give it a like. Here we go, question 1. In the beginning,
God created man. You can't say that's incorrect, can
that's
you?
true. But then a bunch of stuff happened and then Suicide Squad, the movie.
Yeah.
But then in the beginning of that movie, what is the safety precaution for handling Harley Quinn? Bear in mind, I can press hint for each of these, but we've got electrified prison bars, tasers, knockout gas, tranquilizer darts.
I think her bars are electrified.
I believe so too, but they probably use some of those other things also. Next we've got Amanda...
Wait, were we right?
Yeah, we're right,
Yeah, we're always right.
Amanda Waller talks about how Superman was influential in world events. Why did this spark the creation of the Suicide Squad? The world suddenly had so many supervillains, the country lost a reliable superpowered alien, the country had to develop more superheroes, the country needed its own superpowered operatives.
I mean, it's kind of all of those, but I think the main one was the second one because Superman died, right? And in an unrelated incident, Clark Kent also died.
It's actually the country needed its own superpowered operatives. I guess.
I mean, I guess.
It's kind of.
Yeah.
Again, it could have been all of them.
To stop the Superman who's now dead from ripping the top of the White House off. Yeah,
and
sure.
Opening it and being, hello in there, hello.
Like a like a can of beans.
That's right.
What are you beans doing in here? It's me. I'm Superman. I'm hungry for beans. I'm going to eat President Beans over here.
I'm not President Beans. I'm a man. I'm a regular man. What is Deadshot's weakness? He's not superhuman. His daughter. He's obsessed with money. He can't use knives. I don't know if he can't use knives, but the other ones feel, all relevant.
I mean, I guess the question is, what is his weakness that Amanda Waller exploits?
Or Batman
And it's
might.
obviously that he can't use knives. She's like, come on a mission with us, Deadshot. And he's like, no way, man. And she's like, oh yeah? Use this knife.
Butter this bread.
Oh, I can't. How am I going to make baked beans on toast?
Bang, it's not working.
Anyway, it's his daughter.
Yeah. Blink and you'll miss this. What was the funniest weapon of which Deadshot was an expert? The Derringer.
I mean, this is very, very subjective, isn't it?
Well, I think it's probably in his bio.
No, it is, but I'm just saying what is funniest
what's funny,
is entirely subjective, isn't it?
It's a great
I mean,
point.
some people find Derringers funny because they're a little gun.
That's true.
But some people find Bazooka to be fun.
Some people found Hey Hey It's Saturday funny, and then when they revived Hey Hey It's Saturday in 2009, they thought it was funnier then.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was ever funny. But it's not about that. It's about this question. Anyway, flare gun, potato cannon, musket. I mean, potato cannon is probably the funniest.
I don't think they said potato cannon,
I have
but I
no
think
idea.
musket is in there.
Let's do musket. That is funny. And it was potato cannon.
What?
Hope you're happy with yourself.
I'm really happy.
In the comic books, what was Deadshot's original goal? He wanted to get rich. He wanted to kill Batman. He wanted to be Gotham's crime boss. He had a need to kill people. So was it Batman? Was he a Batman
He does
villain?
have a thing against Batman.
Yeah.
And he's lost again in the comic books, in some continuities, he's lost against Batman so many times that he actually cannot pull a gun on Batman anymore.
Oh my God.
He fears even that.
Let's do it then.
Because Batman will make him eat that gun.
No, he wanted to be Gotham's crime boss. But he'd also hate Batman to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, whatever. What was Harley Quinn's original job? Nurse, waitress, psychiatrist, scientist. Let's do the hint on that one. Oh, hint. Also known as a shrink. These are good hints. And then it gave the options of waitress or psychiatrist. Wow. For someone so deadly, what life skill did Harley Quinn lack? Keeping her mouth shut, making friends, swimming, finding the right man for her.
She's not bulletproof.
No.
She can't swim, actually.
Is that true?
Because in the scene where they're in
She
the
goes in the vat of
Joker-mobile,
whatever.
she's like, hey, I can't swim.
Oh, yeah. And she goes in the vat of whatever.
She also can't swim there, that's true.
Yeah. All right, here we go. That's correct.
Yes.
If you hadn't just watched this to record a Caravan of Garbage, how many of these do you think you'd actually get?
So far, none.
What makes the character of Harley Quinn different from all the others?
This is just a Harley Quinn quiz.
Well, the next one is
A
not
Harley
about...
Quinn's. Harley Quinn's.
Next one's not about Harley Quinn's.
Okay, but what is this Harley Quinn's question?
What makes this character of Harley Quinn different from all the others when it comes to how she was created?
She's a girl.
Yeah, that's what it says. She was originally from the Batman cartoons.
Okay.
Just the cartoons. Just any of them, I guess.
Yeah.
She was the only one tied directly to Batman. She's the only villain certified to be crazy. She's the one with no superpowers.
She was invented for Batman in the animated series. So, I mean, that is true. So are we right, James?
That is correct.
Yes.
In the comic books, with who does Harley Quinn also have a serious relationship?
This is a Harley Quinn question again.
You're right.
You
The next
son of
one
a
isn't,
bitch.
though, I promise.
Wow. I'm going to become the Joker.
Deathstroke, Batman, Poison Ivy, Nightwing. It's Poison Ivy.
It is Poison Ivy, yeah.
Good show if you haven't seen that animated series. Why is Digger Harkness, the bank robber, so unique? He hates authority. He can kill without mercy. He's ruthless. He's an expert boomerang user. That one, right?
Probably that last one, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
He used boomerangs to rob every bank in Australia.
Somehow. Although it's not a weakness, Captain Boomerang has a strange character quirk seen only in the movie version. What is it? Pink unicorn. He does not work well with others. He hates using costumes. He has no friends. The unicorn thing. Well, he doesn't. Most of these people don't have friends.
I was going to say, I think the fetish for unicorns probably leads to him
That's
having
right.
no friends. So
Exactly. While most of the Suicide Squad members are Batman rogues, with which hero has Captain Boomerang tangled? Flash, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Vixen. It's in the
Flash,
movie.
yeah,
It's
it's
Flash,
in-
that's
yeah.
right. Given how powerful El Diablo is, how did the police catch him? He surrendered, he passed out from smoke inhalation, used powers for too long, he was doused with water. I believe he surrendered after
Did
killing his
surrender,
family.
yeah. Mhm.
Let's find out. Correct. Given what we get to see later in the movie, what is the source of El Diablo's power? He's a natural metahuman, a demon-like spirit, magic, cybernetic implants.
I guess it's the second one. He's
Yeah.
some sort of
Or magic.
or magic,
depending
right?
where it comes from.
Some sort of Aztec
Something,
god
something.
man. I don't know. It's tough to say.
You
isn't
are
it?
correct. You are
Yes.
correct. What's one big reason Batman probably has no problem pulling his punches against Harley Quinn? Pulling his punches? I think it just means just hitting her. Yeah, well, pulling punches is when you...
You don't hit people as hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a reputation for being crazier than the Joker. Batman is an equal opportunity guy. Batman still has to find Joker. She helped kill Robin.
Oh.
Well, we don't really know
yeah.
in this universe.
He never says it in so many words.
And it's implied that she had
I
something
could
to
hit
do
you
with-
harder, but I won't for unspecified reasons.
Yes. She helped kill Robin, I guess.
But then wouldn't he hit her harder?
I know. I think they've used the term pulling his punches wrong.
Oh,
That's what I think's happened here.
All right.
I think it's the Robin thing.
All right, go nuts. See what it
That's
says.
correct.
Okay.
When Waller talks about Waylon Jones as evolution taking a step backwards, what did it really mean? Jones has an incredible hinting instincts. I think that means hunting, but maybe it is hinting.
I think the Riddler has incredible hinting instincts.
Yeah, maybe. But maybe this guy does too. We just never say it. Jones hated other people.
He's the Riddler's ghostwriter. Just ask them why a raven is like a writing desk.
Jones hated other people. Jones was more reptile than a man. Jones was antisocial. Well, the reptile thing,
I think
right?
it's probably the reptile thing because he is in fact a killer croc.
That's right.
A man
Benefiting,
with a regular-sized body and a giant reptile head.
benefiting his nickname, what did they feed Killer Croc? Burgers, no veggies, raw dead animals, meats with lots of blood. It's the animal carcasses, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they did. They did. What is Killer Croc's...
I would have fed him real food, human food, because he's just a man with a skin condition.
They do at
in
the
this
end. They
movie.
give him a burger.
Nice.
What's Killer Croc's greatest weakness? What is this, the bloody Killer Croc quiz? Bad eyesight. He doesn't think much. He needs a lot of water. He's afraid of light. Shit, I don't know. He doesn't think much. He's not.
That's very judgmental, isn't it? Probably
Yeah.
has a rich inner life.
I'm going to say that. Doesn't
Okay.
think much. Correct. I got it. Yeah, I'm
Wow.
the best. Whatever. Whatever, everyone. Get over it.
They're over it.
Why did Amanda Waller save the Enchantress from for last in her list of super operatives? Because she's a real magical witch, because she was the weirdest, because she cared for the Enchantress, because she was the only girl aside from Harley.
Well, she's not, because Katana's on the team.
Yeah, that's right. Because she's a real magical witch, I guess.
Because you saved the best one for last.
Okay, you sure?
No, I don't know. But that's how you do a presentation, right? Yeah, big finish.
Yeah.
What if she was like, I'm going to end on Slipknot, the guy who can climb anything.
The guy we're going to kill first.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't try to escape, we're just going to kill him.
Just show you how these bombs work.
All right, because she's a real witch, and that's true. What did Amanda Waller do to ensure there are controls for Enchantress? The heart thing, right?
The heart thing, right?
In the comic books, what is Enchantress's big weakness? She's not a physical fighter. June Moon can exert her will. June Moon is good. The Enchantress is evil. The Enchantress is weak against silver and wood. I have no idea. What do you think?
Well, in this June Moon is good, and the Enchantress is evil.
Oh, yeah, good point. Let's do it. Correct.
Nice. They should have just said in the movie Suicide Squad, what is their biggest weakness?
I guess this is sort of about that, isn't it?
But also a bullet through your heart.
That'll do it.
Do it, yeah.
That'll do it. As above, so below. Slipknot suffered the same fate in comic books and the movie. What is it?
His head blew off. It came right off.
Yeah, he proved that the mini bombs were real. Correct.
Ooh.
What is the Suicide Squad's real name? Task Force X. Villain. It's that one.
Yep.
During the Pentagon meeting, what ability did Amanda Waller force the Enchantress to show? Energy blasts, shape changing, turning people into stone, tracking, and teleporting.
She can spontaneously generate a David Harbour.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. He's just right. It's like he's right there.
So he never existed prior to that.
And they created him for this movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really good. Tracking and teleportation. And that is correct about the David Harbour thing.
That's right.
Why is Amanda Waller so dangerous? She's a retired military specialist. She's willing to do everything, anything for her goals. She has metahuman powers. She has the right connections.
Oh.
Willing to do anything, right?
I guess so, yeah.
No line?
Yeah.
Correct. What is Amanda Waller's control over Rick Flagg? She knew he would always follow orders. She'd let Flagg fall in love with June Moon. People are going to know so much about the Suicide Squad after, doing this quiz on Suicide Squad.
They may as well not watch the movie.
Yeah, so she let Flagg fall in love with June Moon. She knew he believed in the same goals, and she knew he had ambitions too. The love thing.
I think it's the love thing, but also she has an American flag up in her attic, and it's connected to him.
Yep.
And it keeps getting more and more patriotic, and he keeps getting less patriotic.
So every time you salute it, it gets more patriotic.
That's exactly right, yeah.
My goodness. What was Enchantress's game all along? To free June Moon's body, to make Rick Flagg kill everyone else, to influence Waller to take over the world,
Connect 4.
to free her brother. Powerful brother. That one?
That one, and then build a machine.
Yeah.
A Skybeam machine.
Skybeam machine, look at this go. Look at it go, everyone. Here's a clip of it. Remember this. You don't have to. Don't even worry about it. Who turned out to be the Joker's inside man? Was it Griggs, the senior warden? El Diablo, Digger Harkness, Slipknot.
Which Griggs?
It was Griggs. And then he disappeared.
That's right.
What was Joker's first stop before going to Harley? Arkham Asylum, the nanite bomb makers, the local gangs, corrupt military officers. Nanite bombs?
Yeah,
Because he had to get it out of her neck.
Yeah, I think it was the nanite guy.
Yeah, and he was like, look at this iPad. A lot of people looking at iPads, mate.
He probably went to the 7-Eleven first, though.
Yeah, he might
Get
have.
some smokes.
He might have got a pack of durries. A little history.
Yes.
When Harley was pulling clothes out of the suitcase, she first pulled out a black and red leotard. Why is that so important? It's fresh from the laundry. It's the original costume design. It has sentimental value. It's tattered.
I mean, it's the second
the
one.
Ridge.
It's the
The
Ridge, but I
Ridge.
mean, it also probably has sentimental value because
No
of
doubt.
flashbacks and such.
No doubt. Why is Midway City an important part of the DC world? It's a city that hasn't been hit by metahuman activity before Suicide Squad. It was originally Hawkman and Hawkgirl's main city. It is the middle city where many heroes pass through. It's where Deadshot lives.
Oh,
Can't remember.
it's not the last one.
No.
I think it's probably where Hawkman is from.
Let's check it out. Correct. Wasn't he some from ancient civilization or the planet of Thandorian or something?
Sometimes depends on the
Thandor,
continuity.
Thandorian? Yeah.
Sometimes either, sometimes both.
I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Who in the Suicide Squad has a working relationship with Batman in the comic books but isn't a supervillain? Katana, Rick Flagg, June Moon, El Diablo.
Katana was on Batman's team, The Outsiders. That's right. And she's got a sword that can eat your soul or whatever. So don't mess with her.
You wouldn't even want to think about it, actually. But you don't need to know that for the sequel or reboot. What was part of Harley's initiation in as Joker's number one girl? She killed people. She followed him around. She jumped into the chemical vat that Joker fell into.
Just follow her around. It's just that easy.
Yeah, it's just like doing an internship. It's like The Devil Wears Prada, but you follow Jared Leto. So probably more bloody toxic, am I right, everybody?
Can you hold an iPad? You're in.
It's the
The VAT, I think.
the VAT thing. Final question. What was Amanda Waller observing with such interest in Midway City?
An iPad.
Yeah, probably. The zombie hordes of the Enchantress and her brother, how June Moon could fight off the Enchantress, how the zombie plague could be stopped, how an atomic bomb could affect magic. The zombie thing, I guess? But it's never really explained why she's there.
I think it's the June Moon thing.
June
Moon.
So how the zombie horde that June Moon and her brother, or how she could fight June Moon?
I think it's that one.
No, it was the first one.
Yeah, big finish.
Doesn't matter. Do you know why,
Big
Mason?
finish on the quiz.
We got 89%, and it says you're a true expert, James. You got so many right, and you scored better than 92% of other quiz takers. Of course we did. We know that.
Yeah, we know stuff.
The average score is 65%, and quite frankly, that's embarrassing. As always, the quiz is linked below if you do want to check it out, but we already did it.
That's right.
And
I reckon leave a comment. Tell us how you did in this quiz.
Yep.
And if it was less than 65%, just say, and I'm embarrassed. I'm rightfully embarrassed, you should say.
Very good. As mentioned, Suicide Squad coming up this week for Caravan of Garbage, but that actually goes up early at bigsandwich.co, where that's our little subscription service, where also we have bonus podcasts, movie commentaries, a bunch of stuff, including our podcast, The Weekly Planet, where we talk movies and comics and TV shows. It comes out every Monday. We have to leave, though, don't we, Mason?
You better believe
We're
we do.
sorry, but we have to go.
That's right.
We'll see you guys later.
We'll see you in hell.
Well, get out of here. You can go too.
In hell.
Go to hell.
Just kidding. Grab that jam, you guys. We'll see you next week.
We mean it. Go to hell. Goodbye.